All right, you guys been DMing me. You guys asked for it. Here it is. How to pass your Nclex. For me, a lot of this stuff I retained throughout my nursing program. I guess it just stuck with me. I truly did not study as much as I probably should have, or as much as I hear other people study. I just didn't have it in me, to be honest with you. I'm pregnant. I'm very tired. I had a very exhausting nursing experience, as everybody else has had. I just wasn't, my mind wasn't in it. I literally left that exam, was like, I know that I didn't pass, and it's okay because I actually didn't even try. Like, I think I studied only 2 days before my exam. So I was actually okay with the fact that I didn't pass. But, you know, God has the last say, and I ended up passing. Things that I used to help me study without even realizing that I was actually studying. Mark Clemic. If you don't got you a Mark Clemic, and if you don't have you a Mark Clemic Connect, I can't believe I'm about to say this, but I'm going to give it to you, right? DM me. Let me know if you don't have it. I don't know if I could just post it like that, or listen, somebody gave it to me, so I'm going to hand it down. I'm going to pass the torch. I don't know how much it actually costs, but I was lucky enough that somebody gave it to me, all the 12 lectures, and it comes with notes. So if you need that, DM me, let me know. Mark Clemic, GOAT. Better than anything I've ever heard in my life. Better than any professor. Like, why don't the teachers just tell you, use Mark Clemic to pass everything? He literally speaks in my language. He speaks in our language. The language of not understanding. Mark Clemic, he's number one. I listened to the lectures that I thought that I needed the most twice. And I did take some notes, although he does have lecture notes already in the link that I had. So, for sure, Mark Clemic, I listened to him twice, like I said. The lectures are kind of long. Like, some of them are an hour, hour and a half, even 2 hours. But well worth it, obviously. Second thing that I did is I listened to Beautifully Nursing, or Beautiful Nursing. I'm going to tag her name here. She is amazing. Her YouTube video is an hour and a half long. I listened to her twice. The first time I listened to her, I took notes of her entire YouTube video. Then I took a break. Then I started listening to Mark Clemic. Because then with what she said and with what Mark Clemic said, I was able to answer more questions and get a more understanding. So I listened to Beautifully Nursing twice. And the first time, like I said, I took notes. The second time, I talked with her. You know what I mean? So I made sure that I knew what she was going to say before she was saying it. So I think I listened to her like 2 or 3 times. She was really good. My weak point was peds. I haven't done peds since my LPN program, and I got to take the HESI to test out of it for my RN program, so I ain't getting no peds. So that was my weakest point, and although I really didn't even study peds as much as I should have, but it ended up working out because did they? They did ask me a lot of peds actually on the Nclex. I'm not gonna lie. I got more peds questions than maternity questions, but the rest of it, it's a blur. Those were honestly the main 2 things that I used. And then to do questions, I use Archer. I really liked Archer. Archer is like dead similar to the Nclex. In my opinion, it's exactly the same. I did a lot of the readiness exams. All of them said low. None of them said I was ready. I think I got 1 borderline when I did that, the CAT exam. But other than that, everything was low. It didn't look like I had any chances of passing. So to God be the glory. Archer, Mark Clemic, Beautifully Nursing. If you guys have any questions, let me know down below. But to be honest with you, the Nclex is an exam for safety. They just want to know that you're safe. As long as you're a safe nurse, you're going to pass. I had meds on there that I've never seen before. You can't actually really prepare for an exam when you have no idea where these questions are coming from. It's actually impossible to truly study for the Nclex and be like, I'm ready to go. You're never going to feel ready to go because the questions aren't like, they're not real questions. It's like, what? Like, the questions don't make any sense, honestly. I sat there and I was like, I don't know. And I know people in my class that actually did study and they still felt like they failed. So I guess the whole thing is, if you feel like you failed, then you passed. If you guys have any questions, let them down below. Stay tuned for the last part where I tell you guys about how I got through the ATI proctored exams. And I'll let you guys know where I got my information there.